Up for sale, 1973 Camaro Z28. I'm going to walk around and tell you about the car, fire it up, and then drive it. If you do enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you. Like I said, 73 Camaro Z28. It is a real one, finished in yellow with black interior, bucket seats, and console. Has a lot of upgrades on the car, and I'll tell you all about those as I get to them. As always, go around and point out anything I do see, tell you everything I do know about it, fire it up, and then drive it. So of course we'll start around the bumper, or the front section, and the bumper, your Z28 specific, with the bumperettes. Let me get down here a little bit. Chin spoiler, looks very good. It's probably 30-some-year-old paint. It's a one repaint for the car. So there, of course, are some nicks, some chips, some touch-ups throughout the car. However, it is a Z28. It's powered by a 350 roller motor, very fast, probably middle 400 horsepower, 450-ish estimated. I don't have exact numbers on it, but it's a beast. It also looked to be a factory AC car that has now vintage AC and heat on it. 700R4 automatic with overdrive, power steering, power front disc brakes. This is nice fit. Oh gosh, that was a B. This is all nice fitment here on the hood. Power windows, again, nice option. I got this B on me. Give me a second. Oh. Get away from me. Get away from me. Anyway. Oh, it's back, you mother. Anyway, a couple touch-ups, stuff like that. But let me go ahead. I want to show you the worst thing. Unfortunately, this happened shipping it to us. Something hit the windshield, and it's got a big T-crack in it. Very disappointed in that. Open transport, save a couple dollars, and that happens. My luck. Let me pop the hood here for a second. I need both hands for this. I'm gonna lay it down here. But like I said, you see some of this here and some of that there. There you go, 350 aluminum intake. It's got a new nice carburetor on it. I took a picture of it. The vintage AC and heat. And if you look there, it looks like they might have closed off where the factory AC components would have been. And it's got the vent in the dash, so I think it was an AC car to begin with. But now with the vintage AC and heat, MSD ignition, as well as the wires, master blaster, distributor, power steering, power brakes, and master cylinder for the power front disc brakes, excuse me. Headers with beefy exhaust. It sounds super cool. It's got a little list of parts that I'm going to read off to you that are recent to the car. It's also got, it's got the little radiator vent, but it's also a aluminum radiator that you see there. Bear with me for 1 second. And this is all recent, within the last couple of years. Vintage AC and heat, air and compressor and lines, new wiring harness, new transmission, which is the 700R4, new frame bushings, sway bar bushings, rotors, calipers, bearings, shoes and lines, master cylinder, frame connectors. It is subframe connectors, by the way, to handle extra power. All four Monroe coilover shocks, the radiator, Pioneer speakers, Dakota digital dash and upgraded gauges, which you'll see when I get in the car. Headlights, tie rods, inner and outer, both sides, drag link, pitman arms, distributor cap rotors, 8mm plug wires, power steering lines, power steering pump, added a layer of insulation, and just new performance starter, control arm bushings, and ball joints for the car. And in addition, a little hard to make out with the stuff there, it's an aluminum headed engine as well. So we'll move on down the side of the car. I will take a picture of the trim tag. You can see it almost there, the Z28 stamping on there. And tires and wheels actually look pretty good on the car. So you see some marks there. Again, it's an older paint. Fuzz there. With some touch-ups, some marks, some chips, stuff like that. But the fenders are original. All steel. Quarters are original. Some other stuff there. Other stuff there. Stuff there. All this stuff there. The only little section of any kind of mud that I could find was right in this section. You can see a couple cracks there. Again, age of the paint, so if that's about the worst spot there, it's holding up pretty well. It was spent the majority of its time in the South. All the floors, subframe, inner quarters, mint, original, no patches, no rust. Here you can hear the metal there. It's nice. No bubbles down there, which is nice. But anyway, you see some like patina there. Some, light touch-ups around the windshield molding, stuff like that. Factory bucket seats, factory console. They changed the shifter out for the 700 R4, and they put a nice, tasteful grand steering wheel in there. At least it's got the correct bucket seats, correct console, stuff like that. Come on in here again. Nice hem here on the metal all the way up. You see the original tags in there, which is actually pretty cool to see. A lot of times, when repainted, maybe a third repaint, those are removed or painted over. Door panel looks super nice. It's got the power window switches there, as you see. Front and rear seats, very nice condition. Doesn't have any rips on them. No cracks in the dash pad, which is nice. The wood grain on the dash with the upgraded gauges that you see there, like that little carbon fiber. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Zoom out. Kind of like the shifter. I like how it functions. It goes, I don't want to say through the gears, but through the gears pretty nicely. It's not a ratchet shifter. If it was ratchet, I would never have touched it. Back seats, super nice. Door panels look to be nice as well. Sail panels, same deal. Headliner is older. You see a couple little rips there, and I hate when they put tape up there, but a little bit of tape up there on that one. Just show the rip, it's my opinion. Oh, and as you saw there, which I didn't point out, the vintage AC controls there for the heat and AC, which both of them do work, of course. A couple other little marks there throughout. Good back bumper, shiny. See a little bit of, wear and tear on it on top, but it looks pretty good as well. Your lower valance is nice. It's got a bigger exhaust system that comes out and dumps out underneath the car. You see some checks in here for the fiberglass spoiler. Lid fitment is nice though. Give you an idea. Two ones for this. Okay. You see the stamping there for the lid. Newer weather stripping in here. You just make it out. It's right there. There's a stamping for the original quarter. This was a little easier to see here. When you get in there, you see the original quarters. And you feel the original quarters, which is nice. Trunk pan, original. Something was wired through there, but original. No rust and no, attachment panels in there. Attachment panels being, rust repair. The other, I would say, worst spot is just a little bit of bubbling in this section there. And as you see some other stone chips that have been touched up there. But you see some of the divots, or the bumps in the original quarter lip there, which is always cool to see. A couple other marks there. A couple other marks there. Faintest couple bubbles right there. Solid. Same deal there. Looks to be very nice in here. You see a little stamping there on the door. Of course, being the original doors. Another super nice door panel there. I will be out for sale later today on my website, nextgenclassiccars.com, and eBay. Both links will be in the description of this video. If you want to check it out, let us know. 73 Camaro Z28. Real Z28, finished in yellow with black interior. 350 roller motor, 700 R4 automatic. Power steering, power front disc brakes, vintage AC and heat. Numerous upgrades as well. Aluminum heads, MSD. Older yellow paint. Yeah. Looks like some other, miscellaneous touch-ups and chips down there. Show wheels. I like them. They got a good look. All right. So we are getting to that point now where we will fire it up and then drive it. Thank you. Underhood's nice too, by the way. I'm ready.